Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is Monday, August 23rd. We're going to start playing with a little bit of fall stuff. Okay, so let me check my computer so I can make sure that we're on and I can see comments. Watch live. Okay, let me know that you are here and watching. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I'm a little high. There we go. So we got somebody on. Say hi. We had a family reunion this weekend. So I was at my parents' with my brothers and sister, and all my aunts and uncles. So we had a good time. Everybody was outside, so we were all good and safe. And so hi Glenda, hi Cheryl. Let's see, who else did I see? Annie's with us tonight live. Yay! So we are going to play with the Nuts About Squirrel stamp set. Our weather's still hot, so it's not fall yet, but it's time to start planning and get those fall projects started. Also wanted, and I don't know what I did with my little flyer, but I wanted to remind everybody about Fall Fest. Let's see, I just had it here. There we go. Okay, Fall Fest is Saturday, October 16th. It's an all-day kind of mini retreat from 9 o'clock in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. Lunch is provided. We'll have some door prizes. There'll be like 4 separate classes throughout the day. We'll start in the morning with one, and I don't tell you ahead of time. I will get a supply list kind of together to at least tell you the stamps and bundles. I will have stamp and die cut stations for you, but you can also sit with table mates and have your own supplies so you don't have to get up and go back and forth. So that is, let's see, deadline, and apparently I have a little confusion here. So deadline is September 15th. The cost is $100. It is a $50 deposit, within 5 days after signing up. And then the remaining balance I have down due by September 10th. We can adjust that to September 15th since the deadline is September 15th. Hi, Joe. Thanks for watching. Uh-oh, my son is on watching too. Hi, Philip. So don't forget about that. We've still got a couple weeks for deadlines, but supplies will be ordered. I was also asked a question about what if we have to cancel it. Okay, right now everybody needs to cross your fingers and say your prayers. I'm really hoping that we don't have to cancel. We may have to wear masks, but we're not there yet, so we'll see how that goes. But once I order supplies, I can't refund. It would be retreat in the mail, and we'll do a Zoom together throughout the day so that we can work together, play together to make it as much fun as we can. It won't be just a short 10-minute Zoom. You know, we'll stay on. But right now we're going to hope and pray and plan that it will be in person on Saturday, October 16th. Okay, I am going to, before I switch down, the drawings for those who shared and commented last week. The winner will get the Cute Star adhesive backed sequins, okay? And I used random number generator, and the winner is Glenda Williamson. So Glenda, if you want a private message or email me your address, I will get these out in the mail to you this week, okay? So thank you guys so much for sharing and commenting. Let me switch the camera down, and let's go ahead and get started, and I can show you the Nuts About Squirrels stamp set. Close your eyes for a minute while I wiggle and jiggle here. I just got to turn this down. Okay, keep your eyes closed. We're coming back up here. Oh, my screen, there we go. All right, let's see if we're straight at all. And you can see the workspace. Okay, here is the current host code. Reminder that it is still celebration time. So with every $50 order, you get to choose a free item out of the celebration catalog. Okay, this is the Nuts About Squirrels stamp set. great little fall one. These cute little squirrel guys. I just love the twinkle in their eye. Okay, so we're going to start out. We're going to make a birthday card. I don't know about you guys, but I have lots of fall birthdays. Okay, so I wanted to start with, we're going to pull this in. Okay, here's our supplies. So we're starting with a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of Cajun Craze, scored at 4 1/4. And then we fold it in half, use our bone folder to give it a nice good crisp crease. Then I have a layer of early espresso, gray granite, which I embossed with a new embossing folder from the holiday catalog that is called Timber 3D embossing folder. Okay, it's this nice fun wood texture, so it's got all the little knot holes from the trees. Okay, so that's what I embossed it with. Excuse me. So it's got some nice fun texture to it. And so we're just going to use our adhesive and put that on the back. I will be getting, excuse me, September classes together and get that emailed and posted out. I will be doing my adhesive sale in September also, towards the end of the month. So watch for that. You will be able to get refills for Seal and Seal Plus and Dimensionals at a discounted price. Okay, then I have some of the, and I can't remember what this one's called, faux trim. All right, it's in the annual catalog, Early Espresso Faux Suede Trim. That's what we're using on the card and on the 3D project. Okay, so I've just cut a strip that's about 6 inches. We're going to put it across the center, adhere the ends to the back, stick it down. Whoops. Okay, and then we're just going to take the other shorter piece, I don't know, about 4 inches, and just tie a knot. And then we can slide it and trim it once we get going with the other part of it. Okay, so now we've got a piece of Cajun Craze and basic white. Got a frog in my throat I can't get rid of. Okay, we are going to start with the squirrel holding the acorn, and we're going to use Memento ink. Just ink it all up good. And we're just going to stamp. Whoops, wrong one. That's the other project. I goofed. First, we're going to start with the branch. And we're going to use soft suede ink. And we're just going to stamp the branch down at the bottom. Okay. And then we are going to grab it's kind of a running squirrel, and we're going to ink that all up. I do the outside first, and we're just going to set him right onto the branch, and I'm just watching his feet. His tail's going off a little bit. You can twist it to keep it on if you want to, but it looks just as good like that. And then we're going to take the inside of the squirrel, and we're going to use cinnamon cider. And I do need my stamp pad on this. Okay. And again, I'm going to line up his feet, his ears, and the top edge of his tail is what I'm watching. This stamp leaves blank spaces, okay? And it's supposed to be that way. And then we are going to take the memento and happy birthday. And we're just going to stamp that right there. Okay. And then we're going to add some leaves. So I'm using Cajun Craze and this fun leaf. We're going to ink it and we're going to stamp off. So we're going to stamp off on our scratch paper and we're going to add in a leaf. And we're going to stamp off and add a leaf. Then we're just going to go around and do that a few times on here. We're going to fill, not completely, but we're going to fill some of that white space. And one more down there. And then there's the veins of the leaf. Okay, we're going to do this with full strength Cajun. And so then we're just going to stamp it right into the center of our leaves. And then you can twist and turn. One more. Okay. That definitely says fall to me. How about you guys? Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and adhere that. This piece, the white piece, is 2.5 by 3.5. So then the Cajun Craze piece is 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. All right, so we're just going to adhere that. And then, where did I set my dimensionals? We're going to use dimensionals on the back. Okay, somebody just left a comment that's not popping up. Somebody had trouble. It's a 2-step stamp. Yes. I can't read all the comment completely. It did not show up on my computer, so I'm trying to read it on my phone. Sometimes if you have trouble, you can start with the inside and then stamp the outside. Sometimes that will be enough to help get it. Okay, so we're using dimensionals and we're just going to pop that right up there. And then we're going to trim our ends of our ribbon. Like that. And our birthday card is done. I will probably end up putting a piece of basic white inside of it so that I can see that. Oops, there we go. Okay, so happy birthday. Lots of fall birthdays, you know, and then we should probably go ahead and stamp our little squirrel on our envelope as a fun little surprise. Let's just go ahead and stamp him down at the bottom. Let's pull the cinnamon cider back in. And our inside. And again, I'm going to grab my mat to make sure that that inside works well. Annie, you're tempted. This is a really cute stamp set. I kind of held off on it for a few times, but these little guys are just adorable. All right, let's get those in there. If you're making a bunch of them, Stamparatus would be really, really handy to be able to do these, line them up, and you'd just be able to stamp right over every single time. Okay, how fun would that be to get that card in the mail? Before you even open the card, you know, there's some fun inside. Okay, all right, there's your first project. The second project is a gift card holder. The purse box that we did last week, somebody asked, will that hold a gift card? This one will. Excuse me. Okay. So I'm going to show you the finished project first. So we have a little belly band that just slides right off. And then either end will open up. And I forgot to put the gift card inside of it. There's our Dunkin' Donut card again. That can go right inside there. And there's still lots of room. You could put some Ghirardelli chocolates. You could put some small little Kit Kats down inside of there. Some chocolate-covered espresso beans to go along with the coffee gift card. Some nuts with a gift card to a place where you can buy nuts. Okay, so lots and lots of things it will fit into it. It is, let me close it back up and measure. It is about just over 3.5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. Cheryl, this is the same paper that we used last week. This is the Peaceful Prints celebration paper. And I'll show you as we do the sample, the other side of it have the deer on it. So multi-purpose, it's not just for Christmas. Okay, we're gonna scoot our belly band back on there. Okay, so we are starting with a piece of 6 1/8 by 7-inch designer paper. Okay, and then we take and I've already done my cuts and things on here, but I just kind of wanted to show you. All right, let's get that at the top. Okay, you're going to start with the 6 1/8 across the top of your scoreboard. And then you are going to score. Let's pull this back out. Okay, you are going to score at 1/2 inch. So you're just going to come down and score your paper all the way down at 1/2 inch. And then you're going to go to 1 1/4 inch and score all the way down. Then you're going to go over to 4 7/8 and score all the way down. And then you're going to end at 5 5/8 and score all the way down. Then you're going to turn your paper so that the 7-inch end is at the top. Okay, and then I'm trying to figure out the best place to put this so that you can see all of it. And again, I will post the picture. You're going to start at 2 1/2 and score all the way down. 3 1/4 all the way down. 5 3/4 all the way down. And then at 6 1/2 inches all the way down. Okay, so now you have all of the score lines on there. Then all these little squiggles mean you're going to cut those pieces out completely. Okay, so here's my piece. So I have cut away all of the squiggles. Okay, you're going to start by just cutting on these heavier lines up to the score line to create our little tabs. And then you're going to go ahead and just cut that section off, that little part there, so all we have left is the tab. The little part there, so all we have left is the tab. And then opposite here, we're going to go to the top, and we're going to cut that off, and the tabs, and then you're going to cut that little section off there. So we are left with our fun little piece. Let's get that out of the way right now. Okay, and so then we're going to fold it on all the score lines. Get your bone folder out and score or fold on every score line. And I just realized I forgot my detailed punch. Okay, and then we're going to do the 1/2 inch, the 1 1/4, the 4 7/8. All right, so we've got that all set. Let me grab the punch. I've been using this detailed punch a lot lately, haven't I? Okay, we're going to use the corner rounder part. And we are going to corner round the top edges of this one. Let's see, we got to fold that in so that we get that nice little round edge. And then we're going to turn it and we're going to do the same thing there. So we're going to fold this so that we can get it into our punch. And then we're going to do the same thing there. So we have rounded corners on those 2 1/2-inch flaps. And then we're going to create our box. We're just going to put adhesive on this 1/2-inch strip. You can use, on this one, the paper's light enough that you can use Seal Plus, tear and tape, green glue. So there's the other side of the paper. Isn't that pretty? So you got a nice little fall plaid, but you have some fun little deer, kind of Christmassy. That could even be fall, deer hunter-ish. If you have deer hunters in the family, turn it the other way, and then you can make them a little treat box with some nuts and things in it while they're up in their deer stands. Okay, we're just going to fold that over. And then we're going to fold the ends in. And then we're just going to tuck that end right up inside. Put your little treat, your gift card holder or gift card, whatever, down inside of there. Fold that down. Okay. And then we're just going to turn it sideways. And then we have another piece of that early espresso ribbon. This one is about 10 inches long. We are just going to wrap it. We don't want to glue it down to our box because it will seal the box completely shut and we won't be able to get into it without tearing it. Hi, Debbie Cox. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I put a mini glue dot on one end. And then we're just going to overlap it. Snug, but not super tight. We want to be able to slide it off easily. Okay? And then, get my other pieces out here. All right, I have 2 pieces of cinnamon cider cardstock that are 2 3/8 by 2 1/8. So it's 2 1/8 by 2 3/8, both of them. And then I have a piece of 2-inch by 2 1/4 inch basic white. I'm going to turn it over because I got a little fingerprint on it. Okay, we're going to pull our pad back in. And we are going to use this. Nope. Now I'm switching them all around again. Okay, this time we're going to use the one with the nut that I tried to use before. So we're going to use our Memento ink. And we're just going to stamp him right on there. He's going to take up pretty much the whole space. Okay. And then we're going to pull our cinnamon cider in again. And then we're going to, again, try to line up. I got to scoot it towards me a little bit here. I'm worried more about the ears. Once you get the ears in place, the tail kind of falls right into place. Okay, look at how cute he is. All right, we're done with this. Then we're going to pull a soft suede back in. And we have a little stamp for the bottom of the acorn. And we're going to ink it up and stamp it off. And then we're going to stamp it right over there. And then we have the cap of the acorn. We're going to use full strength soft suede. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and adhere that onto one of the cinnamon ciders. And we're going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Okay. We're going to take our box. See if I'm still in screen here. we're going to slide the other cinnamon cider up underneath. So we're going to have a double layer. This will stick to that and give us a little more strength for sliding our belly band off. So you're just going to line those corner edges up like that. So then we can just slide that off to get at our treat inside. Then for our little greeting on it, I cut a leaf out of the new holiday catalog. And it's the Intricate Leaves Dies. So that's the stamp set to go with it. Some fun little splotches. Okay. And then we have outsides, we have insides. So I used this one right here to cut it out. Okay. Let's get that back in there out of my way. Okay, so we're going to use the Nuts About You and Memento. Uh-oh, Cheryl, you have war with the squirrels. All right, I'm just going to angle it a little bit so that my words will fit on it. And then, let's see, what did yep. I used 2 little mini dimensionals, and I just put those on this bottom. I didn't put anything on the top part, because then I could, let's get that out of the way, slide this right up there, kind of overlapping, but when I slide my belly band off, the leaf stays there. Okay, so how cute is that? All the different designer papers. Again, you could do this in Christmas colors with little ho-hos and Santas on there. I may try another one with the Santa stamp set in the catalog with some bright reds and maybe the heartwarming hugs designer paper. That would be really cute. Okay, so let's pull back in our other card with the envelope. Okay, so there's our card and our envelope. And then we have the tutorial or the template to be able to cut the box out with. Okay, so let me know what you think. This really is a fun set. You really can't go wrong with any of the animal ones. They are just so darn cute. Lots of different. Hope you're feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That would be a good one even on the inside of the birthday card. So yeah, we pretty much we didn't use these 2 greetings. Otherwise, I think we used all of the stamps in the set to make these projects. So have lots of fun with it. Oh, good, Debbie. I'm glad you liked this set. It is a really fun set to play with. I can't wait to do some more fall cards. So for now, have a great week, and I will see you next Monday with some more fun projects. We may start doing, I might have a little sneak peek on, I don't know yet if I'm going to do fall or Christmas, but it may be a make and take kit with a little framed art. I got to do a little playing and see what I can come up with. Okay, so you guys have a great week. Take care. Happy stamping.